Today I want to talk to you about the 10 signs of a worthy man. In this video, we will talk specifically about the character traits that indicate that you will have a good relationship with this man, that it will be wonderful, you will feel happy, and you will feel comfortable. So, by what indicators can we determine that worthy man? We will discuss this in this video. Who is a worthy man? What are his character traits? What does he do to become that worthy man? So, first, he keeps his word. And this is not just an obligation to you, but rather a way of life for him. That is, if you see that a man time and again, if he told you he would meet you, he meets you. If he said he would help you in a certain situation, he helps. And he keeps his word time and again. This is a way of life. A man respects himself so much that he cannot compromise on his word in any way. And this shows how this man lives his life and whether he respects himself. And a relationship with such a man will truly be stable. A man who keeps his word reflects a word like stability. This man is stable. You know what to expect from him. And naturally, it is more comfortable and happier to be in a relationship with such a man. Further, he does not pry into your past. That is, perhaps you had conversations about the past on some dates, and naturally you shared something about your life, and the man shared something about his life. But it does not cross any permissible boundaries. He does not interrogate you about where, when, and with whom, and it does not feel like an interrogation. You have the opportunity to open up as you wish. You share what you want to share and do not share what you do not want to share. For this man, the present is important. He and you in the present time. If a man conducts some interrogations about the past with passion, it is worth considering whether you should build a relationship with such a man. With him, you feel safe. This is a very important indicator. And it does not only refer to physical safety, although that is important too. Here, it is more about emotional safety. What does emotional safety mean for a woman? It means her comfort and sense of peace in the future family. If she is already in emotional comfort with this man, she feels safe with him, which means that in family life, if the relationship naturally leads to an official marriage, she will feel comfortable and safe. Why do some women not feel safe with men? Because the man does not provide stability and comfort. If a man, for example, has an unbalanced temperament, he may behave inappropriately. That is, you know there have been situations when he, for example, says one thing and does another, or when he seems calm, but then has a burst of rage, or any other examples. And a woman, she does not understand what to expect from this man, and hence arises this emotional discomfort. She is not at ease with this man. So, if a man is stable and has a balanced temperament, the woman will feel safe with him, and this is very important for harmonious and happy relationships in the future. Furthermore, he does not disappear without explanation. This characteristic is more typical of narcissists and manipulators when they try to influence their victim and start disappearing without explanation, creating emotional swings to make it easier to control their victim. In healthy, happy, normal relationships, if a man disappears, he warns. That is, he says, I need to go here or there for this long, that long. There is no situation where he does not answer the phone, disappears for several days, and then reappears as if nothing happened. Such behavior is unacceptable in a relationship. A man does not allow himself to behave this way towards his woman. He understands that it is unpleasant and he will not act that way. So with his partner. But if you see that a man repeatedly does something like this, he can disappear without explanation. He was gone for a week. Then he appears as if nothing happened, does not consider it necessary to explain himself to you, does not think it necessary to tell you. He is most likely a manipulator. He starts playing on your feelings to control you. Furthermore, respectful treatment. If a man respects himself, he respects the choice he made, he respects the woman he chose. If a man is truly worthy, he will respect his woman. That is, any abusive words or disrespectful behavior will not be present in your communication because a man respects himself first and foremost. But if you see that there are moments when a man, even at the initial stages of a relationship, already shows you some disrespect, well, by the way, there may be more here. pay attention to how a man treats other women. That is, in the early stages, a man may treat you with respect, play the role of someone who treats you well, but treats, for example, his mother, acquaintances, sister, or any other women disrespectfully. This means such a fate. He waits for you too, but if you notice that even at the very beginning of the relationship, a man shows you this disrespect, then it's only your decision whether you are ready for such a relationship or if this kind of treatment does not suit you. Furthermore, he speaks directly, does not evade answers. This is again an indicator that your relationship will develop harmoniously. If a man speaks openly about everything, if he dislikes something, he says so. If he needs to go somewhere, he explains where, why, and what for. He does not try to hide anything. You feel that he is sincere with you. It is very important when a woman feels respect towards herself, feels that she can trust a man, and feels comfortable with him. Rely on your feelings. What you experience with a man is the exact indicator of how you will feel in the future and your relationship with him. If you feel constant discomfort around a man, if he starts to undermine your self-esteem, in happy relationships, in love, a woman blossoms. She becomes better, brighter, more beautiful. She moves forward, achieves certain goals, because a worthy man gives her those wings. In relationships with manipulators, possibly insecure individuals, or those with other internal problems, you will not experience this. That is, a manipulator, a narcissist will, on the contrary, he will break your self-esteem so that you don't go anywhere, so you feel bad and are afraid to think that things could be different. A worthy man will give you wings, will allow you to feel differently. You will immediately sense this feeling. You will understand that you are with the right person when you realize that you are becoming as if better, as if you are improving every day, becoming kinder, happier, and more beautiful. These are the indicators you need to focus on when you are with a man. If you feel like you are growing wings and becoming better, it means you are with the right worthy man. He does not try to break your self-esteem. I got a bit ahead of myself and already mentioned that a man who loves is a worthy man beside you. With him, your self-esteem will grow because a loving, caring man cannot help but uplift his woman. Furthermore, he is present in your life, and this is also very important. If you understand that you are developing a relationship and you are present in a man's life, meaning you know how his day went, what happened to him, then on that day, at what time his work day starts, for example, if we are talking about work, who he meets with. If a man is not interested in such moments in your life, it means you are not his type. A man who meets his woman, he engages in the woman's life, meaning he needs to know about her. Again, if it's work, then at what time her work ends, he is ready to meet her. He knows when, for example, her lunch break is. He knows what time she leaves for work. He knows when her days off are. That is, he is interested in what happens when he is not around. It is important for him to know certain moments. He knows what problems she has at work, for example, if we are already talking about work, with which colleagues she communicates, with whom she does not communicate. That is, he starts to know something about her friends, girlfriends. When a man is focused on a woman, he becomes involved in her life. If a man does not engage in your life, it means you are probably not very important to him. Furthermore, he does not hide you. This is an indicator that he does not have another woman. If a man openly invites you somewhere to a cafe, restaurant, theater, or cinema, and he does not hide you, meaning he does not suggest meeting somewhere out of town, in an apartment, or in places where there are no people at all, it means the man is free and he does not. He does not take a backup option, meaning the role of a mistress or second woman. So pay attention to where the man invites you. Furthermore, he takes responsibility for his words and actions, meaning this man does not use phrases like, "I just got really drunk. That's why everything happened to me," or "it's her fault." When a man starts saying that he did not understand, that it just happened, that it was his friend's fault, that it was her fault, or that someone else is to blame for something, it means that the man in front of you is irresponsible, not independent, not formed. He does not yet understand what he wants from life. He makes mistakes. He does not care about what you feel, what emotions you have. And of course, he is not the kind of man with whom you will feel comfortable building a happy relationship. If a man can keep his word, can take responsibility for his actions and words, then you have met the worthy ideal man for building a relationship, for starting a family in the future. That's all for this video. It was me, Alisa. I hope for your likes and subscriptions. Write in the comments what you would like to discuss in my new videos. Don't forget to hit the bell, and goodbye everyone.